So, hello, everybody. Today, we're going to see what the universe has in stored messages for us. And these are pre-shuffled cards to allow to show you where do you actually need the most change. So let's start, which are my favorite cards in the world, surrender, the power of surrender. Let's see what the universe is trying to show us. So the first thing the universe is showing me here is that you need to not always be right in life. You need to be more flexible, to be more in flow, to allow other people to give you the gift of understanding, by understanding other people's points of views and understanding what other people can bring to the table. It is not about being rigid in life and being always what is right and what is wrong. There's no such thing as right and wrong in this life. We have to understand that the most biggest conflicts in life are when we always think that we are right and there's no one else but us who is right. The other thing that the universe is telling you is, you know what? Sometimes when we always want to be right, we have resentments. Holding that energy of fear, that energy of anger, holding on to things that no longer serves us. These are things that are only poisoning us. And it is time to actually let go. Let go of others, what other people have done wrong to you, saying that same story to you, as well as the old stories that you tell about yourself, because you can't keep on moving forward if you cannot let go of what is now and what is needed to leave. We keep on holding on to the old stories with old cycles. And in the end of the day, we want new stories to be said. But in reality, new stories can't be done if we keep on holding on to the past and who we were with things or people or situations or businesses in the past. It's very important to let go. The other thing is that we need to understand that in order for new things to come along, we need to trust the process, trust the universe, trust God, source, universe, whatever you would like to call it, and understand you need to also trust your intuition and trust yourself and trust what the universe is bringing in front of you. So here we go as well. Surrender to your intuition, because no one will know what is best for you to surrender other than you and yourself and your gut feelings and your knowings and your aha moments. These will guide you through what you need to actually let go and to actually understand what is not serving you anymore and what is serving you. We must understand that we can never have a new story, a new narrative if we don't let go of what was there in the past. You know what? Let go. Rest, sleep, surrender. Let the one who's in control be in control. That person is not actually you, even though as much as we want to be in control, we think that we are in control, we're actually not even 1% in control. So you know what? Let it go. Rest and sleep and take care of yourself and nurture yourself. Slow down, because if you don't slow down, you will only go into the same cycles all over again, because you are manifesting these things out of fear and you don't want to manifest these things out of fear. Let's see as well, what is the universe going to try to tell us today? Right now at this moment, you need to be more inspired. You need to vocal your voice and be inspired to creativity, to drawings, to the ideas, to the magic that's inside you. Let that inspiration and that creativity that's deep within you, that you're actually are suppressing, let it out. Show the world your gifts. You're no longer that person that you used to be. You are actually evolving. And you need to understand who I am today is just a result of my past experience that made me evolve over time to become the person that I am today. And for that reason, don't judge who you were, because you are today a new, evolved human being that wasn't the same person that was in the past. and allow yourself to evolve. You don't have to be the same person, like the same things. Enjoy that feeling of evolving. You know what? If you feel like today, I feel like dancing, go ahead and dance. If you feel like today, I feel like trying something new, or you know what? I want to try, say you never liked eggplants, but then today you decided to try it and you actually like it. It's okay. We evolve. We're not meant to be the same people over and over again. Let's see what else is in store from us from the universe. And again, they're reminding you, inspiration, your magnetive inspiration, your magnetive creativity, because we have to understand that in order for us to be productive, we can't be always in this divine masculine energy. We must be in a balance of letting the divine feminine have flow within us and bring us that creativity and bring us that inspiration to allow us to be our full selves, productive selves. Because when we focus, what brings us joy is what we start aligning to who we are in flow. And when we do that, easy tasks or even hard tasks become effortless actions. And that's how we need to go upon life, not forcing things and trying to grind things, but actually trying to allow joy to bring in and fulfill the productivity and the outcomes of success. And another message the universe is telling us today, that all that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. So always let your heart lead. Lead out of what feels right and aligned to me. What do I actually like? Am I actually coming from a place of love, or am I coming from a place of fear? Am I allowing fear to overcome me and allowing to persuade my choices, and am I choosing it out of fear? When if we reality, we stepped back for a moment and listened to our intuition, and we actually allowed ourselves to be within ourselves and lead from love, we would have better outcomes because we're not controlling things out of fear. And the problem is with fear is that when we have fear, all we're actually doing is manifesting more fear from fear and creating more fear. And the question is, do you actually want that? No. Because in reality, our power lies in our peaceful presence, to be in surrender, to be in full essence of divine love and surrender. And I'm not in control. Because when I am peaceful, my life is peaceful. When I'm at peace from the inside, from deep within, I am at peace. And this is what the universe wants you to do. Surrender, let go, be at peace, because whatever is meant to come will come, and whatever is not meant to come will not come. And when you do that, you actually allow abundance to come in when you let go of these fears that don't serve you anymore. But things take time. Unfortunately, what we actually want, we want things to pop up quickly. But we need patience, because everything happens in a divine order and a divine timing. When divine wants with wills, and divine timing always means one thing and one thing only. When it is aligned with you, when it's aligned with the universe, when it's aligned with the collective consciousness, for the benefit of you, the universe, and the collective consciousness, things will happen for the benefit of everyone and not only for you. It's not always about you. It's about everyone benefiting in the collective. We affect by loving ourselves. We affect ourselves, and by loving ourselves, we affect the collective consciousness. So be patient. Let go of fear, and abundance is out there gladly to receive, because only our limited mind is what actually blocks everything. When in reality, God, universe, source, whatever you would like to call it, wants to give and give and give and give. And we can manifest whatever we want and whatever we desire and whatever we really want. It's already out there. As long as you desire, it's right there. You just need to let go of the fear and have some patience. And sometimes we feel like, you know what? I'm going to wait only for when the one comes. When that person is going to love me the way that I want to be loved. That is only when I'm going to change to be the best version of who I am. And in reality, in reality, you are the best relationship to yourself. Love yourself so divinely that you become that partner that you actually want and you actually need. And trust the process. Trust it. Trust the voice that you hear within you, because the universe will always guide you and align you to what is best for you. Now let's see, what else does the universe want to tell you guys today? When was the last time you danced freely? When was the last time that you allowed yourself to be? When was the last time when you actually allowed yourself to flow and to let go of all of these social constraints in you? When was the last time that you actually said, you know what, I'm going to be me, I'm going to be free, I'm going to be childlike, I'm going to laugh, I'm going to do something silly, I'm going to dance? When was that last time? And you see, because dance shifts states, it shifts reality, it shifts who we are, it shifts things that align with us. It shifts our energy and it brings us the fruition of manifesting. It brings us the things we actually crave for. And we have to understand that one of the highest energies that we can have in this universe is being authentic and love and being grateful. Sitting down and thinking about how many blessings do we actually have in this moment that we don't think, we're not aware, we don't know about, because we're so busy in seeing what we lack instead of thinking what we can be or what we have and how many blessings we actually possess in our hands right now. And the thing is, we're so scared of judgment. We're so scared of how people perceive us and what they actually think of us. And we're so scared that we don't even allow ourselves to be seen. But the problem is, when we don't allow ourselves to be seen, the thing is, when we don't allow ourselves to be seen, we actually lose our essence. We are not fully expressing ourselves. We are not fully being us. We are not fully allowing people to love us the way we really need to or should to or intend to be loved. We are actually depriving ourselves parts of us that wants to be exposed, that wants to be loved, that wants to be accepted. So ask yourself, why am I afraid to be seen? Why should I be seen? And why should I allow myself to be fully present? And the answer will always be one thing and one thing only. It is that by allowing to be myself seen authentically for who I am, I will allow myself to be loved the way that I want to be, and I will allow myself to be who I am. And here we are again. Where can I ask for more help in my life? A lot of times we think, well, I can do it all by myself. I am in control. I am Mr. Independent, Mrs. Independent, whoever you are, regardless of gender. But the question is, in reality, you know what? The universe is only going to lend its hands through others. And the question is, how can I ask for more help in my life? How can I ask people to help me so that I can be on this journey with other people? And this is one of my favorite decks, Mother Mary, because I relate to her a lot. This beautiful card says, Our Lady of Soul Birth, when the soul is allowed to live freely rather than forced to submit to what seems logical or sensible, miracles of heartfelt manifestation happen. Birthing the soul takes courage and a willingness to proceed without always understanding why things are the way they are. Mother Mary is with you. Do not turn away from your path. Every experience has your sacred awakening as its ultimate loving purpose. So we have to understand from this last card what they are trying to say. They're trying to tell us today, let go, Let go of those thoughts. Let go of all that you thought should be you or should be in logically social constraints, and just allow. Because miracles are never going to form with the same mind that actually started with limitations. Miracles are not going to happen when we are thinking the same way we thought 10 years ago, or doing things the same way we thought 10 years ago, or being in relationships that we were in 10 years ago. Let it go and awaken to a new birth, a new you, a new what is needed.